Welcome to Khaos and Kandoe. Everyone's dead except for the DM. Come on in.
In the wilderness, you guys are looking at a floating orb. Azareth was chasing it. Are you continuing to chase it?
And we're chasing Azareth.
Yeah.
As you're chasing it, it speeds up.
I get faster?
Chase faster.
Yeah.
Okay. It speeds up even more until you're in almost a full sprint.
Great. Love it.
Are you chasing after it?
Yes, but I'm still keeping an eye out around me, I guess. I don't want to run into the flowers. Or maybe off a cliff. I don't know.
I mean, you can make a survival check if you want.
Sure. That works.
Survival to not fall off a cliff.
19.
Nice.
You're being careful to look around, and right as you're beginning to make your full
Oh my
steam
God.
sprint, you notice that there is just a pile of leaves in the middle of the path that you're running in.
I will have...
And the orb flies across it. You're like running down a path, right? Not like a path, but like just a split in the trees. So it's like dense forest on both sides of you, and you're just running on like a... It's kind of like a path, but not really. It's just an opening, and the orb is running or floating through it. And then you notice these leaves, and then the orb goes across it.
I will abruptly stop.
Okay, you abruptly stop. How close is everybody following to her?
I was trying to keep up, but, I don't know if I'm as fast as Azareth.
I think you are like mechanically, right? You're both at 30?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume
yeah.
Uzalai is flying or floating or falling with
Yeah, like maybe
But
10,
go on.
15 feet behind.
I
Okay.
think I'm like quite far behind because
Pretty far behind.
yeah, I feel like I'm too big to be fast. So.
I feel like you're actually faster.
Oh well, then I'm right there.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Oh, okay, no, you're about
Yeah,
even.
we're all good.
All right, I'm right there. Never mind.
Okay, just for the fun of it, the two people that are behind Azareth, just for the fun of it, make a DC check. It's low. DC check. Yeah, that's a check. Dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
See?
Oh.
It's a low DC. You should be fine. It's just for shits and giggles, just in case.
Is it under 10?
23.
It's not under 10, but it's right at 10.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I got a 17.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Azareth just abruptly stops in front of some leaves, and you all manage to stop yourself before you bump into her.
Whoa, prestidigitation. Azareth, what's going on?
Well, it's just pointing to the ground like, look!
You see some leaves.
Does
If you want to investigate it further.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll look at it. I'm not gonna put my hands in it.
Okay, make a perception check if you're not gonna
Cool.
put some hands on it.
15.
15. The ground under the leaves has a little discoloration. Not sure what it is, but it's just different colors.
I think the thing with these leaves are, perhaps, the ground is wet. Let's just go around them.
Alright, yeah, is there like a place around that we can walk around it, or is it just like...
Yeah, the leaf pile is like, it's like 20-ish feet wide, so you can just like walk into the woods a little bit and walk around it if you want.
Yeah.
I follow.
Uzalai just flies over it. Your orb is bouncing up and down in the air about 50 feet away from you guys.
It stopped?
Yeah, it like moved
Probably
50
still
feet, like
waiting.
waiting for you, and then like seemingly noticed that you guys had stopped, and it's just like waiting, bobbing, like it had done before. It's just a little bit further. You follow it. You're continuing to follow it.
Yeah, I continue following and start running after it. Keeping my eye
forget
out.
it.
Well. Oh, well.
No, we're all chasing.
Um,
Yes. I am.
I
Yeah, I 100% am.
a little bit as we get farther away from the pile of leaves would sort
Oh,
of
God.
like to take out my longbow and shoot into the pile of leaves.
Sure.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's what Agnes wants to do. Go
Oh,
for
it is. It is really what Agden would like to do. I'm sorry to everyone involved with Agden.
I'm for it.
Yeah, you hit the ground where the leaves are, and then you just slowly see your arrow sink down
Ooh,
and
that's it.
down, and then it disappears.
Okay, I'm satisfied. We can keep going.
Meanwhile, Adrith is just like in a full sprint.
It's okay. You don't sprint too far. You get right up next to it, and it's just sitting there bobbing. Doesn't appear to be moving.
Is there anything around where it's bobbing?
Make a perception check.
A nat 20.
You don't see anything as of right now. It seems fine.
Well, what is it, little guy?
Sitting there bobbing.
Can I, like, poke it?
Sure. How are you poking it?
I mean, it's like a little ball of light. I'm just gonna just poke it with my finger. I don't know.
Just your finger.
Yeah.
You want to take your hand and touch the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do that, it takes off and goes back from the direction you guys were going.
Stop. What?
It goes the other way.
Yep. It
You're
goes
saying
like-
it's returning to its initial destination?
Yeah, it goes back and looks to be over that leaf pile again.
Oh,
Oh, do we have to go down it? Oh no. No.
Agden, do you want to find like a big boulder? And just chuck it on the leaves?
yeah, I can. Or maybe
I
like a
have
long
fire.
log would do. We
Log.
could try to at least. What Moxie
We
said?
could set the leaves on fire.
Oh,
Oh, wait, but what if they're supposed to actually go down it? I don't know.
Well, then
Wait, I have an
the
idea.
fire will go out.
I have an idea. Okay, is there like a stick around?
You are in the woods. You can find
No
a-
sticks in the forest.
Not a single fucking stick. No.
Yeah.
No, you can find a stick. Yes.
I'm gonna grab a stick and like tie it to a rope, chuck it down in there,
hmm
and then try and pull
So
it
you're
out.
going back to the leaf
Yeah,
pile,
yeah.
and you're gonna throw a stick with a rope in it
Yeah,
into the leaf pile.
yeah.
Okay. The stick hits the leaves and then just begins to sink.
And if I try and pull it out,
Make a strength check.
oh my god. Oh no! Oh no, guys!
oh no.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh no! 11.
It appears to be stuck. You're having a little trouble with that one.
Hmm.
Let's set the leaves on fire. Or do we want to go and sleep for the night because it is like night?
I'm gonna walk over and try to give Azareth a hand by just grabbing onto the rope with one hand and
Make
pulling on
a
it.
strength check.
Oh fuck. 8.
That thing is
Disadvantage
in that
if
shit
I'm
good.
trying to help.
You already made your rolls, so I'm just
Great,
saying
okay,
like
yeah.
her making hers.
It's attached to a rope, right?
It is attached to a
It
rope.
is.
They are
Okay,
pulling
I
on the
walk
rope.
behind Agden and I also try to assist.
Go ahead.
We're playing
Make a
tug
strength
war.
check.
Nat 20 that turned into a 19.
Yeah, Uzalai just walks over there, just grabs it with one hand and flaps his wing with the other, and just it's up.
Okay.
Well, at least I don't have to lose my rope, and I'm just gonna untie it from the stick and put it back in my bag.
You have your rope, and the stick is back where it was.
Yeah.
Does the stick look okay?
Looks.
Well,
like
I mean,
it's-
is it like covered in mud?
It's a
Is
little.
it
It's a
scorched?
little.
Is
It's a little wet.
It's a little wet.
wet?
A little damp.
Did we investigate the orb? Can I investigate the orb?
The orb is right now on the other side of the leaves from you.
The other side of the leaves?
So you guys went over the orb one time coming in, and then Azrith tried to touch it, and then it went back to the other side of the orb.
But it's not
Or
just
to the
like
leaves.
hovering over the leaves. Like
No, it's like on the other side, about like 5-10 feet behind the leaf pile.
oh,
Hmm.
I want to follow it again. Maybe I don't know.
Are you gonna walk over the leaves, or are you gonna go around the leaves?
I'm gonna go around the leaves. I'm gonna I'm gonna go around the leaves.
Okay, you go around the leaves, and you are right in front of the orb.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. It's just bouncing.
Damn it!
Poking it.
I'll poke it again.
Mhm.
I don't know. Can I poke it again?
Yeah, you reach out to touch it, and it is now gonna move 10 feet over, and it's now floating over the pile of leaves.
I think it wants us to go in the pile of leaves.
Yes, but is it friendly?
I don't know.
That's a
don't
big
know.
question.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't like the look of these leaves.
Well, you've been wanting to set them on fire, so I'm
I would love to
down
set them
for
on fire.
setting them on fire. Sounds pretty good.
Beautiful. I'm gonna clap my hands together and point 2 fingers at the pile of leaves and send a produce flame at it.
All right, the leaves catch fire.
Mhm.
Eventually, they burn away. And make a nature check. Everyone can make a nature check.
Oh, nope.
5.
13.
5.
I got a 22.
Thank God.
Agden and Moxi, you recognize this as quicksand.
Oh.
Azrith
Lovely.
and Uzalai, it's wet ground. Maybe? I don't know.
Mhm.
Also ignore that car.
Nah. Nope.
People in the car.
I have
All right,
no idea.
Moxie.
Yes, it's quicksand.
Sure seems
Don't
like
go
it.
in it.
All right.
Oh. I mean, Ma had like a toe hovering over the sand. I'm like, oh, we're not supposed to go in it?
No.
Orb is bad.
Yes, orb is bad.
Moving on.
Yes, and it is
Oh.
nighttime if we want to sleep.
Oh, it's nighttime?
Yes.
Okay. I think I would like to move slightly farther away from the quicksand. Like, could we... I'm happy to
yeah.
rest for the night if you all are feeling like we need to rest, and we probably are safer resting in the forest at night. But I don't know if this quicksand's gonna... I don't know if it has a mind of its own,
And-
if the orb can tell it to move around, so maybe we should rest
That's-
farther away.
That's intelligent. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys are just leaving the orb and walking away.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to the orb and be like, I really thought we could go away.
Yeah, as you go to
Like,
make
you
a
touch
boop.
it and there's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like that, except it like extends out towards your finger. It doesn't feel great as you take 10 points of lightning damage.
What?
And as he does that, they're coming out of the forest around you. There are 4 more of them, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm gonna...
But what if we just
Really?
run away?
You
We're
can-
on our horses
yeah.
still.
Are we?
I am.
To investigate stuff like that, you probably would
I
have had
never
to have
got off
gotten.
my horse.
You did just look at it. I'll give Moxie being on her horse. I'll give you that.
7, by the way.
I also rolled a 7.
21.
8.
Oh my God, guys.
Good luck up there.
Agden and Uzalai, who has the higher dex?
I think it must be me.
What's your dexterity?
+5. Oh, 20. 20.
Okay, yeah, that's you. 13.
Yeah, it's Uzalai for sure. Okay, well, believe it or not, the willows go first.
Oh, okay.
Surprise, these things are will-o-wisps, in case you didn't know.
But they just look so cute.
Oh, they're super cute. They're so cute. Basically, everybody is just getting 1 at a time. Alright, we'll start with Azareth again. 23.
Yep.
Great. For a grand total of 9 lightning damage.
Nice.
Uzalai against you, that is a 19.
That hits, yes.
For a grand total of 11 points of lightning damage. Rolling really well on my damage. Moxi, yours is a natural 1. Lucky you. Agden, yours is only a 9. Which I don't think that hits anyone here.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah. As these things just float to you, and once they get within 5 feet of you guys, they just send out a little static shock at you guys, dealing damage. That would make it Azurith's turn. You have an orb in front of you, an orb to your left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at this one right in front of me and start making some good old demonic whispering noises. So yeah, I'm doing dissonant whispers at 2nd level, so I need a wisdom saving throw.
You need a wisdom saving throw from the fucking willow.
Yes.
Great.
Is it smart?
Not too stupid, but it's really fucking dumb if it rolls a 2. How does a 4 work for you?
That fails! Alright, so that is going to
Deal
be
some damage.
4d6. So that is 11 psychic damage, and must immediately use this reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
It's reaction?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So this must immediately use this reaction.
Whoa!
Yeah! Get out of here!
Oh, it's fast.
Oh wow, even
Yeah.
more.
It's got its fly speed is 50. It's got some voltage.
And let's see, do I have Bardic Inspiration left? Yeah! I'm gonna...
You said that was psychic damage, right?
Psychic damage, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm gonna look at Moxi and be like, they're not friendly! They're not friendly! Get them! There's your Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, lovely.
That is my turn.
Moxi, that does make it your turn.
Beautiful. Moxi's just looking at how fast that thing moved, and she's thinking we maybe can't outrun these, especially since the rest aren't on the horses. So I'm gonna dismount, because I don't want my horse to get messed up.
Okay.
Can I give it like a slap to go away?
Yes, but there's no telling how far the horse will go. You can make an animal handling check,
Alright.
if that's the way you want to go.
Please tell me why I
Yeah.
thought you were saying you were gonna give the Will-O-Wisp a slap.
That's what I thought too. How would that work? What is she using? What spell?
I want the unarmed strike this willow. That'll work great.
Yeah, animal handling, 18?
Okay, you give it a slap and it goes behind you guys away from the willows about 20 feet
Oh, what a smart
in the woods, and this seems to be preoccupied with some sort of fruit hanging from a tree.
Oh.
God.
No sense of
And-
urgency or danger.
Yeah, no.
Oh god, let's hope that fruit's a good fruit.
Find that out after this, assuming we all survive.
Well, I was going to use magic, but since everyone was making fun of me for slapping this thing, I'm going to slap it.
Naturally.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Because that happened in game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull back my fist and punch it with a thunder gauntlet.
With a what?
With my gauntlet.
Oh yeah, you fucking artificer. Yeah, do the thing.
Punch in the will-o-wisp for 24 to... No, 22 to hit.
22 does hit, yes.
That's a lovely 6 damage. Thunder damage. And for my bonus action, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna clap my hands together and a shimmering field appears around me. And I'm using my defensive field. Give myself 10 HP.
As you punch this little floating orb, it doesn't feel like your damage connects all the way.
Oh no.
Ah, lovely.
But that's your turn. Uzalai, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to... You made fun of unarmed striking these, but yeah, I am going to do that. Strike the one by me. With my short sword. Or not, sorry, not unarmed strike. Short sword.
Yes. Gonna hit it with the short sword.
18 to hit?
18 does not hit. This thing is really teeny tiny and it just bobs out of your way.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll use my bonus action to do the same. Or,
Yes,
well,
sir.
to do an unarmed strike. 22.
22 does hit.
7 damage.
7 once again. Oh, okay, dokie. Once again, that feels like it's just not doing what you're used to it doing. But you are hitting it.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Alright, Agden, that is your turn.
I would like to manifest an echo.
Yes. Love that.
And I would like to try some like hoodwinking, I guess. I don't know if this will work or if it's possible to basically send an echo like into the quicksand and like can you ask it to like feign sinking and stuff like that, or does it just kind of exist? Like I'd like to create a distraction if I can, to see if they're like all they want is like someone to sink.
Yeah, I'll let you try this. Make a performance check just make a performance check to see if you can make your
Yeah.
echo.
Okay. 13?
That will I'll keep that in mind. We'll see what happens with that.
Oh, great. I guess can I use the second action? I just only get a certain amount of those, right?
I think that I would count that as just like you summoning it, because that's a bonus action to summon, right? Or am I wrong? Yeah, okay. I would just count that whole thing as your bonus action.
Okay, so that is my bonus action. So now I can attack. So that was just me like creating the thing, so like woohoo for me.
Yeah, that was just a quick thing that you did.
For you.
Hopefully distract it, see if it works.
I'll take a swing with my maul.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
15's not gonna do it. It sees your strike coming and just bobs up and then bobs back down in its spot.
That's really great for him. Alright, that's my turn.
That is back to the willows, and I gotta make just a couple of rolls here. Yeah. That's fun. Yeah, so you see this guy all the way that ran away. He doesn't have to stay away from you, right? He can like come back or no?
Let me double check.
It's not like frightened, it's just like a thing where he's like, oh shit, I gotta run away.
No, he's not frightened. He just has to run away, and then he can come back.
Right, he can come back, yeah. He comes back, but seems to get distracted by something in the sand.
Nice!
The other three appear to be unbothered. So the one in the quicksand is going to attempt to attack your guy in the quicksand, which just has your AC, if I'm right.
It's 16, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't have a different stat. It's your stats.
No, it's slightly lower than mine.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, it rolled a 16.
Oh.
Which hits it, I think. That's what you said was a 16?
It is.
Yeah, so your echo just disappears, but seemingly took care of that guy for a round, so you didn't have to worry about that. Uzalai against you, natural 1. That guy goes to hit you, and you just dodge out of the way from the shock.
Nice.
Moxi attempts to hit you for an 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah. And Agden, it hits you for a 19.
Yeah.
And you take 12 lightning damage
Ooh.
as the static shock just
Spicy.
hits you right in the temple. Shocks your world a little bit. And that is the Willow's turn. Azareth, that makes it your turn once again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue whispering at the same one I did before.
The same one, alright. It needs a wisdom save.
Yep, I'm gonna just do it at first level this time.
Okay. It rolled a 2 again, swear to God. Same die and everything.
Yes!
So only a 4.
You take 12 psychic damage and run away again.
It cannot run away again because its light dims and it falls into the sand and disappears as you killed it.
Heck yeah, it did. Alright, I'm gonna look at Uzalai and be like, punch it harder! Giving you bardic inspiration.
Adds a D4, right?
It's a D6, I think is what it is.
Wait, where is it? Yeah, it's a D6 for right now.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Moxie, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm a bit encouraged by Azareth destroying that one. So I'm going to reach into my bag. I think it's strapped to my thigh. And I'm going to take out the wand that I have. And I'm going to fan it like a deck of cards. And 6 little points of light appear. And I am casting Magic Missile at 4th level through the wand.
Okay.
2 for each orb.
2 for each orb.
And
Sweet.
yes. So the first orb, we'll call it the bottom one.
The bottom one. All right.
10 points of force damage.
Sweet.
The middle one in front of me takes really well. 9 points of force damage.
Sweet.
And the one in front of Uzalai takes 6 points of force damage.
Sweet.
And those just arc around everyone and impact the orbs.
Sweet. That definitely feels like the damage is going like it should.
Sweet. And bonus action. You know what? Who's close to me? Uzalai's right there. I'm gonna step over to Uzalai. And I'm gonna just... You have your short sword out?
I do, yes.
I'm going to just sort of grab it and adjust sort of the grip on it and casting magic weapon. You have +1 to attacks and damage. And it's magic now.
Nice.
Love that. Is that your turn?
It is.
Uzalai, it is your turn. Your sword is now magically shiny.
I think I will attack with that sword.
That is a very good idea.
9 to hit, which I know doesn't.
Yeah, that is not. This thing is just, it's a little quick. Just a little too quick.
I can't remember how it works, so I can unarmed strike as my bonus action. So I can't use the sword for that, or I can because it's a monk weapon, or...
I think you can? I always thought you could. I
Okay,
could be
well,
wrong though.
I'll attack
I
with the
can-
short sword again, hopefully.
I can double check it.
It says unarmed strike or monk weapon.
Sweet, yeah. Swing with the sword. Swing away.
It was 11 to hit.
Yeah, it's still just bobbing. Just a little, it's hard to hit.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Agden, it's your turn.
I'll go ahead and try again with the maul. See what happens.
Do it to it.
Get lucky this time. For the one closest to me.
Yep.
19?
19 just hits.
God, thank goodness. Okay. For 14.
14 damage.
After, I think Moxi took a good chunk out of that one too.
Yep. It once again just feels like it's not doing the full damage that it needs to. Or that you're used to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But you have your bonus action movement left, which you would like to do.
It's not dead. Oh.
It's not. It's still bobbing away. Looks a little dimmer, but still bobbing.
Okay. Okay, I'll just summon that again then, and put him about in the middle of everything, between me and Moxi and these other two.
Sweet.
I'll hit the one closest to me again on this moment with my maul type weapon, but as an echo.
Sweet.
18? No.
18 just misses.
Okay. Well,
It's still just bobbing up and down. It's just really quick. Quick little son of a bitch.
that concludes my turn.
That would be the Willow's turn again. Azurith, Moxi, and Uzalai. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
4.
5.
I was gonna say 4. 3.
I'm so sorry.
You don't need to pick one because you are not. I'm trying to decide what this one guy's going to hit. He's got 3 targets around him. I'm trying to be fair and see who he's going to hit. So he's not going to hit Uzalai, but Agden, pick a number that's not 4 or 5.
Oh, 2.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, good.
Does a 13 hit your echo?
With an armor class of 16? No?
Yep, you would
Okay.
be correct. So it attempts to attack your Echo, but the Echo just moves out of the way, doesn't give a fuck. So that's that guy's turn. But the one in front of you, even or odd?
Odd.
Okay, you rolled an even. You're getting lucky. He's going to go for your Echo again. 12 to hit your Echo with an armor class 16. Obviously will not work. And then the one in front of Uzalai is just going to try to attack him with a 7. Oh, guys, what are you doing? So everything misses this turn. I got lucky for a round. Azurith, that makes it your turn.
The one that's right in front of me and Moxi just gonna give that one some good old whispers this time.
Natural 20 on its save.
Great, so nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Uh,
Not even half? Damn.
Oh, half, yeah. Okay, I rolled a 12, so 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage to the one in the middle. Okay. It keeps bombing.
Yep, and then I will look at, Agden this time and be like, you're getting real close there! I know you can hit! Give you some bardic inspiration.
So you have a d6 that you can add to any d20 roll.
cool.
Moxi, that's your turn.
Cool. I still got the wand out.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile at
Michelle?
first
Magic
level.
Michelle?
Yeah. At first level, 1 for each of them.
Okay.
Bottom one takes 4 force.
4
Middle one
force.
takes also 4, and the top one takes 3.
The top one and the bottom one take it. The bottom one looks really dim, like he's going down. The middle one just fades and falls to the ground. And the other one seems to be okay. Seems to
Okay.
be vibing. But the bottom one appears to be... he's not looking great, you know? Not doing
yeah.
great. Death story situation.
Lovely. And that's my turn.
Okay, Uzalai, it is your turn. You have a willow in front of you. You have inspiration. You have a magical sword.
You'd think I could make something happen from that, but we'll see.
I really want you to.
I will
I really
again
do.
attempt to hit it with my short sword, although I'm feeling pretty demoralized. Yeah, 10.
It's technically 11 because you have that +1 from Moxi.
Ah.
So you could roll the inspo.
It's only
And
a
maybe get
D6.
there? Oh, it's only a D6.
Yeah, it's
Never
only
mind.
a D6. It's not gonna work.
Never mind. I'm used to it being a 10. So sorry.
And one more. I mean, another. I'm just gonna attempt.
Yeah.
15, 16. Yeah, I'll roll a d6 just so I can hit this freaking thing. Hopefully.
Get him!
2.
No.
It's not the cards, man. I'm so sorry. It's just bobbing around. It's taking your attacks. like
I
a
love
champ.
D&D. You can give me every buff on the planet and I'll keep rolling 5s.
Do you want a Fury of Blows?
No.
Okay. Alright.
Moxi will roll a 20 and kill it next turn. That's good.
Alright. Ag, it is your turn.
Okay. I will again attack this little guy that's kind of winking out
Do the thing.
with
He's
the
blinking
maul.
in and out. Moving pretty slow.
Oh Christ. Never mind. 8.
And the slowness catches you off guard. It's used to be the quick bobbing, and you hit where it should be, and it's just too slow.
Understood.
Hasn't gotten there yet.
I will use another manifest or unleash incarnation and use my echo to attack
Do
that
it, do it.
same guy. I think I'm gonna go with the glaive this time.
Sweet.
23.
A 23 does hit. It's like goes out and it fades to the ground.
Hell yeah. Can I also move my echo over to the Uzalai situation? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move my echo over there. Stress.
Stressed. That's the Willow's turn. Agden, even or odd?
Odd.
Alright, it's attacking Uzalai.
Oh,
I'm gonna attempt to unit. Hasn't been hitting much. Probably not. 14?
Nope.
All right. And then it is going to just disappear before your very eyes, and you don't see it anymore. This thing is seemingly gone, disappeared, no idea to where. But you guys live to fight another day, it seems, and are out of initiative now.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go get my horse.
Go get our
Yep.
horses.
He's just a little bit further away, munching on some sort of fruit in a tree.
Hello, Preston. How are you doing?
It just neighs at you
That's good.
while it's
Um,
munching on something.
Yeah. Oh dear, don't do that when your bit is in your mouth. Oh.
He's
Get the
having a hard go
food
at it. It's not
stuff.
great.
Get that out of his mouth.
Yeah, it's an apple. It's just an apple. You can clearly tell it's just an apple.
All right, I'm gonna take an apple for later.
Sweet. You have an apple
Sweet.
from the apple tree.
And I will mount up.
Everybody finds their horses again, and you guys are on the trail. Where are we headed?
To a campsite.
Someone can make a survival check, whoever is looking for the campsite, to see if they find a good spot.
Uzalai, why don't you do that?
You want me to roll?
Yes,
Okay.
You got a good scout up in the skies.
we do.
20.
Yeah, there's a really good spot. Dry soil, flat, little open area. Just big enough for everybody and the horses if you guys wanted to camp there.
Guys, I found the spot. It's nice and dry, no quicksand. It's pretty
That
close.
is brilliant.
Definitely not any quicksand. You are correct on that part. Yeah, you guys get to the spot. It's got some nice trees, soft ground, no rocks really in the dirt.
Gonna tie my horses up.
Yep. You guys tie the horses up to the trees that are around you.
I'm gonna untack my lovely horse and feed it that apple.
It does eat that apple.
Good.
It noms.
It noms.
It noms is good.
You're a good horse. You didn't run away when we were fighting fire. That's crazy.
It does that weird thing that horses do when they like nod their head and like that thing. That's what it
Yes.
does.
You're a good horse. All right. And I'll go and see if rest are setting up a fire.
Yeah, you guys can find firewood. It's not hard. You're literally in the woods. And you guys can make a fire. Somebody can cast a fire spell, small fire spell, or you can light a fire. However it works, the fire's lit.
It's been a day, hasn't it?
Indeed.
We have a couple things to talk about. First of all, I actually have an item I wanted to give to you, Azareth.
Oh, items?
Yes, I think you'll put it to better use than I will. And I'm going to take out the wind fan and hand that to her.
Wait, what did it do?
You can cast a fabulous wind spell from it. And just, not too much or you'll destroy the thing.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. It's called the wind fan.
Okay, great. I was like, yep, we're in it. Alright.
Yes. And it's rather pretty, just as long as you don't cast the spell, you can fan yourself.
Oh, nice.
As you want.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's nothing really. You know how to use magic properly.
I mean,
That's important.
it's just a little bit. She gives like a little hair flip.
Yes. Uzalai, Ag, how are you doing?
Just really processing the frustration of those wisps, honestly.
They were fast.
They were quite fast and they were quite dense or something.
Yes. I don't know what those were. They were cool. I did want to talk about what happened at the witch house. I I just want to apologize again for hurting the rest of you. That was perhaps an overreaction on my part. Perhaps. I don't know. Gesture of goodwill. I'll tell you my fortune. It wasn't anything special.
Yeah, I mean, just another thing to put behind us, right?
Yes,
I have to move forward to the tower now.
absolutely. It is quite a task. Yeah. I will take out my little piece of paper with the blood fortune on it. And just keep it folded. And it says, Moxi, secrets you must unleash to find what you seek. You know, simple stuff, really.
Think mine is equally confusing. I already got rid of the paper, but it says to bring safety for all, pay that which it costs. Which doesn't mean anything in particular to me, but
Right. You know, that's a good plan. And I'll just toss it into the fire.
It is burnt. Paper gone.
Anyone else want to share? I'm curious.
Agden, what was your fortune, if you don't mind explaining? It's fine if you don't want to
Yes,
tell, but
it's completely all right.
Yeah, something about the 7 and answering a call. Something's lost, but I don't know. I got all my shit where it needs
you
to be.
said
So
V7? It didn't
the 7. So some 7, but a specific 7.
That's odd.
It is 7, yeah.
7. Wait, is that how many gods we have?
No. We have 8 gods, but the 7 are original.
Hmm.
Tempest was new a while back. You know, the others. I'm sort of pat the many amulets I have. That's weird. Azareth?
Oh. Yeah, she just kind of unzips her fanny pack and pulls out her paper.
Fanny pack.
To be free of the beasts, head where laws have been forsaken. She just folds it back up and puts it back in her fanny pack.
Landis? That's where laws have been forsaken. Where Tempest followers go.
Maybe.
That'll be a place to visit. You know, after we get hopefully to the tower and survive whatever's there. I should confess I saw something.
Oh?
What do you mean saw something?
That moment when the witch and I were touching my orb at the same time, I sort of had a vision. The first one was you, Ag, actually. Massive battlefield. You seemed rather injured. And there was some sort of winged fellow? I don't know.
Was an Uzalai?
No.
Hmm.
Someone else. I didn't get a good look at what exactly they looked like, right?
Any in particular, or are you talking about like the winged figure?
The winged person.
Not really. They had their back turned. You knew it wasn't Uzalai.
Was it like feathered wings? Like bat wings?
It was more leathery, yeah.
Alright. I'll relay that. Bat wings. Do you know any bat winged people?
Not that come to mind.
Make a history check.
Oh.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Gosh, I hope I do well. Oh, a 5.
No, you do not.
Not that come to mind.
Well, that's fascinating, actually. Might be the future. Assuming you haven't been in a massive battle yet before, like that.
Yeah, no.
Moxie, make a intelligence check.
Okay. 14.
In the vision that you saw, everyone was huge. The ground that you were fighting on was literally the world. Like continents were used as your footholds.
That's odd too. Have you ever been really big, Egg?
Yeah, it's not like it was just a normal battle. You guys were fucking huge.
I mean, I'm already pretty big as far as things.
That's the confidence
yes,
we
you're
need.
massive,
goes.
but
That's
like,
the confidence we need there, Ag.
Yeah. I give like a little side eye, like to Egg.
oh dear. Yes, but like bigger than you know city buildings. Those things are massive, bigger than those.
I've been on the top of city buildings.
All right, that's a start. I think it's the future.
Okay.
And I guess the other thing I saw was Azuth talking to me, so that was fun.
Oh.
Saying what?
Some sort of prophecy. United are the chosen, broken they stand. Dead are the five. Evil has been vanquished. The word destroyed. Magic restored. The original artifact fully assembled. Hope is saved. You know, he said that, and that was sort of the end of it.
Does that mean anything to you?
Not really. I have my theories, but you know, nothing concrete.
Well, what are your theories?
Well, not one to you know, assume my own importance. But if this prophecy is being spoken to me, perhaps we are the chosen. Little worried about destroying the world thing. That's a bit of a problem. Kind of need that. But magic restored, you know, we all know about the issues that mages are having.
Mm-hmm.
So fixing that seems to be related. Bringing Azuth back into this world.
And the five?
I mean, there's four of us. We'd just be short one.
Well,
Or you could say that that's pretty close to how many gods are still, you know, functioning. Not exact. Like without Azuth, there's 7, and perhaps one other has dropped off in the years they've disappeared, but it's close. The numbers are weird.
Pretty easy to assign specific importance to any given number. It's hard to extrapolate just from the significance just from hearing the 5. The artifact, that's not like the orb you have, right? What's the artifact? Any?
Um, you see, Moxi gets a bit uncomfortable.
Oh.
I mean, it's certainly a powerful magic artifact. One can't say for certain it's the original one. That's a little bold, you know.
What does it do?
An artifact held by the chosen.
Maybe we're not chosen.
Moxie, what does your orb do?
It's just a cool thing I found, you know.
I like narrow my eyes at you. Moxie.
It's that's an excellent question. You know, I'm still sort of building my bond with it. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is. It just sort of appeared before me.
I mean, is it a weapon? Is it a knowledge storage? Is there any vague information you're willing to part with? Because it's right by me, you know, every night it's within like 6 feet of me. I mean, if it's gonna explode or something, I'd rather know.
Right.
I mean, it hasn't exploded thus far.
It has gotten a little angrier since the witch touched it, so
Oh.
that's interesting.
So it's sentient.
I mean, maybe. I can do a little more powerful magic through it. this, for example, I suppose. And with your permission, of course. I love demonstrations.
Go for it. If it's not an explosion.
Okay. Um,
Oh god.
yeah, I'm gonna
Mhm.
back up just a little bit. And I'm gonna trace it through the air in like a halo arc. And it leaves this sort of smear of purple light, and a matching halo appears over Uzalai's head.
Oh.
And you
You-
double in size.
What?
So you're 6 feet.
Yep.
You got big.
Now you're, you know, our height.
Fucking roast.
This is what it looks like up here, huh? I mean, I also do soar through the skies gracefully
It
every day.
does.
But yeah, now I'm taller. That's cool.
Yes, you're welcome. Just some extra magic through it.
Can you imagine if you made Agden bigger?
It's. I was thinking of doing that. I mean, I can. I'll drop it on Uzalai
Oh my
and
god.
do the same thing to Ag, and he doubles in size.
Pretty tall. Just saying.
You're now what? 12
14
feet tall.
feet.
14.
My head just
Okay.
straight up looking at you with the
Oh dear.
brightest smile.
Can you do that again or just once?
No. Twice. It's some extra magic. I don't know exactly what it has in mind yet, but it's seen me through the past year. So
Does it ask you to do things?
Does it talk?
does it whisper in my mind? Oh, absolutely all the
Oh.
time. No, it doesn't talk to me. No, it's I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not super worried that it's malevolent or anything.
I respect that it is
It's
your
just friendly
personal
orb.
ancient magical orb, but just keep us.
It's
You
not
made it?
ancient. I got it like a year ago.
Oh, well, so who knows how old it is?
Could be ancient.
Yes. Well, the world is only 75 years old.
Yeah, so
That's
70
so
years is ancient.
old!
Anyway, my grand request is just if you keep us updated on if it verges towards malevolence or anything like that. I understand you have your secrets, but
I mean, if anything, the witch being so persistent about finding out where it's from sort of bolstered my resolve for that. I mean, anyone so desperate. It came from a place called Mantlespire,
Which is
far, far in the north, a town. Destroyed now, it's gone.
because the orb is malevolent? Oh.
The orb destroy it?
That would be something that I would love to see.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful. But, just a location, I suppose. If it's that valuable, maybe one day it'll be
what was the name of
blessed
the
enough.
town?
Mantlespire.
Mantis Fire.
Mantle
M-
spire.
No, Mantlespire.
Mantle Spire. I'm glad I asked again.
Yes, it's the accent. It can be difficult to understand people, but yes, just trying to lessen the impact of that information. It's not super important, as far as I know.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it's important, but
To that witch, at least, it will seem to be. I don't know what she would have done with that information.
So am I still quite big? Or can you
Oh, no,
return me
you've
to my
shrunk by
normal
now.
size? Okay, great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify.
I think it lasted like 10 minutes unless she
Okay.
dropped early.
No, just 1 minute.
Oh, it's just 1 minute. Never mind.
Azra's face deflates or whatever. when she sees Agden.
Deflates as he deflates.
Oh,
Yeah. You're like,
Got him.
aww.
I can do that again sometime. I'll say aside to Azra.
Nice.
Winky face?
Yeah.
Well, I think perhaps it's time for bed. Unless anyone had any further prying questions into my possessions.
You got any cheese? Asking for a friend?
Let me check. I'm gonna open my bag
Asking for a friend.
and I'll look for cheese. I don't have any cheese. Unfortunately, fresh out of cheese. Apologies.
That's okay. Wasn't for me anyway. Totally wasn't for me anyway.
Uzalai is probably currently eating cheese, so
I'm like slowly reaching in my pack.
yeah. It's,
I mean,
I gotta slow down though. I'm almost up to 85 pounds. I gotta
Yeah.
slow down on the
my
cheese.
God.
Do you
Whoa.
consider mayonnaise to be close enough to cheese to eat a large quantity of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take up my jug. Do you want mayonnaise or do you want something civilized?
Civilized.
We should-
Always civilized.
Wait, what if we just have some wine tonight?
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, Azareth is like in the back, like setting Azareth and Moxie's like bedrolls like right next to each other.
Naturally.
Actually, Azareth, would you like to do the honors?
Wait, well, what do I gotta do?
I hold out the jug.
I just like look in it.
It's stoppered. There's a bunch of stoppers in it. Just say what you want.
I want wine.
All right, and I'll get some cups. Go ahead.
I guess I try and pour it, right?
You're pouring wine.
Oh my gosh, this is the
I'm glad you enjoyed.
thing! Thank you.
I will take a cup of wine.
Yep, I will take a very, very, very full cup of wine.
Uzalai, do you have a living mother? Is that weird in Prying? I don't know. You've spoken about your father extensively.
I'd rather not talk about my mom.
All right, that's fair. I just thought I'd ask. In case, if there's any next of kin we die at this tower. I mean, people to notify.
I'm happy enough worrying about myself. That's plenty.
All right. If I'm the sole survivor, I'll just make sure your shop is taken care of.
I appreciate that.
Oh.
Oh.
Inside check? Question mark. I think Nick wants to inside check. Oh fuck. If you guys are done with your conversation, you can drink your wine or not drink your wine, eat your cheese or not eat the cheese. Whatever you wish to do. Are you guys gonna have a watch while you sleep, or you all just sleep it?
Yes, we're keeping a watch.
Who's watching first?
I'll take first watch. I'm still sipping on my wine.
Azareth is taking first watch.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
22.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary here. Just some squirrels.
Squirrels?
Squirrel?
Yep.
Oh no.
Some squirrels. My world is
Don't tell
popular
Ag.
with squirrels. Ag sleeping big as she he just like rolls over a squirrel. Couple hoots, crickets, wood sounds.
I take out a piece of salami. Just tear a tiny, tiny little piece out of that. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
come here, little squirrel. I have some food for you.
Make an animal handling check.
Azareth, animal tamer.
Oh, 19.
19. The squirrel comes up to you and sniffs the salami. I don't think fucking squirrels eat salami.
Dude, heck if I know. That's all I got.
I mean, they
bread.
are
I'm
omnivores.
sure I have bread somewhere.
He's
check
gonna
squirrels are
sniff it.
omnivores.
It's gonna sneak it, sniff it, whatever.
I'm sure we can tell that the squirrel's a boy.
Yeah, it takes it and then just darts off.
Be
Into the woods.
safe. Oh, how
You
cute.
hear the from like leaf to leaf and then silence.
Precious.
During your rest, Moxi, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, God.
It's my favorite thing to ask for in any game ever.
Yeah, that's a 14.
As you go to sleep,
Mhm.
you have a dream.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up and you are in a dark room. You don't see much other than like the ends of like a spider web, like a big spider web, and you're just on one of the like just one of the beams of spider web, and it seems like the spider web just kind of goes around you. And as you look up, it looks like there's like tens of thousands of spider webs, and then you look down and it's the same thing.
All right. All right. Cool.
You seem to be able to move, speak.
Cool. Very cool. I'm saying under my breath.
Hmm.
Oh dear. All right. All right. All right. Fire? No.
As you're sitting here thinking, make a perception check.
Yeah.
You're not stuck.
Okay. That's good. Wait, I'm on a floor?
You're on like one of the webs. It's big enough to where you can like walk on it.
Okay. And it's not
So it's like one of
sticky?
the beams of web, I guess, and it's not sticky, no.
Okay. That was a 19 perception.
Like ahead of you, you're not sure how far, but you just hear like murmuring voices.
I'm gonna try and get closer.
Okay, you stand up. It's easy enough to walk on these things. It doesn't feel sticky. It does bounce a little bit as you're moving, but not a lot. Would you want to stealth up, or would you just like to walk?
I'm going to cast guidance on myself and stealth up.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Oh, this is a disadvantage. Fun. Here we go. Wait, am I wearing my armor in my dream?
No.
All right. Am I wearing my prosthetic?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
You're not hobbling right now. No.
That's a hot 5.
With guidance?
Yeah. I rolled a 2 on the d20 and a 1 on the guidance. So a 5.
Okay. You're being pretty quiet, but the bounciness of the web is kind of a dead giveaway, you would assume. But as you approach, the other like ropes of web like tighten up, like you're going towards the middle of the web. And as you get closer, you can see that it all leads to a point from a cylinder room that has like a closed staircase, like a slope, right? So you're on the outside. It goes into the circular room, and then it looks like there's a staircase that comes to the circle and then up.
Okay.
And inside the circle, it's just lit, and you don't see anything right now, but you could get closer. You're like 45-ish feet away.
And that's where the whispering's coming from.
Yes, the whispering is getting louder.
Okay. I don't have anything that can help me. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, just to have that up. And I'm gonna creep forward again.
Okay, do you want to get all the way to the circle or just a little bit closer?
I'm gonna try and make out what's being said. So see if I can get close enough for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, as you get closer, make another perception check.
Not bad. 17.
You hear a sort of familiar voice. It's got familiar tones to it, but there seems to be something that's distorting the voice that you don't recognize. But it's just saying, "Where is she? Where is it? What is it? Where is she?" Just over and over and over and over again.
I'm gonna show myself.
You get closer to where you could go show yourself, and as you peek in, you see a giant spider body. So like the bottom half of the spider body, and then the top half is humanoid, sort of like a centaur, but the bottom is a spider, if that makes sense. And you recognize the top half to be the hag that you dealt with earlier. It's the Fate Watcher with a different body, basically. And she is pulling on all of these strings, and then climbing up to a different row and pulling on different strings, and then going down and pulling on different strings all over the place, just all while muttering to herself. And as you go to step out, beside you steps different humanoid wet, who you recognize to be brother, steps out to the side of you and just goes, "She's been like this since you left," and just like turns and looks at you.
Oh. Was she always a spider?
Believe it or not, that is the most normal part of all this.
Right.
The fates, and he like looks out into the spider webs, and it says the different strings of time, the different fates, is what she produces, what she watches, what she keeps, and you're not on any of them.
You read my fortune, though.
I did not. She did.
Well, she did. Right.
You can have you don't have to be on the fates to have a fortune. to have a future. You were just beyond the fates, apparently.
Oh, fate can't bind me. That's beautiful. That's nice. Is she going to stop obsessing over me?
Not until she finds an answer. Called you here. I'm willing to make his bottom half, and it begins to like crack in the bones. The bones crack, the muscles like just bulge and all this shit. And then he has a spider body like the Fate Watcher does, just a little bit smaller.
Ah.
And he sort of motions for you to get on the back.
Not the weirdest thing I've done. I'll get on.
Okay, and then he takes you way down, just down tons of different spider webs, different timelines, I guess you could presume, the way he's explaining it to you, that all just intermix and cross. And then once you travel for probably what feels like 10 minutes, he stops and he tugs on one of the strings and says, if you come back and explain to her where you came from, where you got that, and points to your orb, and what it is, I'm willing to take the punishment of telling you something about your daughter. And then pulls on the string again.
You promised that before, and weren't able to deliver.
I promised nothing. My sister may have, she's one to do that. Bit of a scoundrel, that one.
Right.
If it helps, I can give you a small tidbit to get you here. If that's what you need.
That's necessary.
I'm willing to tell you that she is alive and okay, for the most part.
Do you have any proof?
He sits and thinks for a second, and then he's gonna reach out to take your hand and sort of like gives you the motion to like place your hand in his.
Okay.
You grab his hand, and he grabs the web with his other hand, and your eyes go white, and your vision focuses in on a red tiefling. She appears to be tinkering on something. Make a perception check.
A natural 20.
She's tinkering on something that's very similar to what you were tinkering on back in the day, if that makes sense to you.
Oh no.
And as your focus fades out, you notice that she's missing half a horn.
Oh, darling.
And then your vision comes back to you, and you are holding hands with a spider man.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm gonna grab him by the face and kiss his forehead.
He goes, it's wet. Like someone just got out of the ocean and you just kissed their forehead.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're kissing. It's not great.
Moxi doesn't care.
He just goes, oh, that was unexpected.
Brilliant. Yes. No, this is perfect. Thank you.
Right, so I'm willing to tell you more if you come back. And then he lets go of your hand, and your vision fades, and you come to consciousness as your I guess your consciousness is like thrown back into your head, and you sit upright. And Azareth, all you see is Moxie just upright after like probably no more than 40 minutes of sleeping.
I got Jesus Christ.
Who?
Yeah.
Really famous carpenter from where you come from?
It's the same. They say back at home.
Right.
You okay?
She's just panting and smiling like heck.
I just like grab you by your face. Like, is it a good dream?
A very good one. Weird at first, but good.
I mean, weird things can
Bloody
lead to
hell.
good things, I guess.
Absolutely, they can.
Okay.
Yes, no, it was good, very good. You know, I think it was partially another vision. Weirdly enough, I think the Fate Watcher is a spider.
Oh, that's gross.
Yes, I seem to be prophetic these days. It's very nice.
A little strange. Could be useful.
Yes. Yeah. So now we know the spiders.
I don't like that.
I never quite liked them.
Can we just squish them? Are they tiny enough?
No, it's sort of like a centaur situation.
Oh. No, I don't like
Yes.
that.
No, he's rather large. Yes.
Well,
Odd stuff. But, I should probably get more sleep. Wake me when it's end of your watch. I'll take the next one.
Roger that. And I just start like petting your head as you fall asleep.
Oh.
And as you guys sit there in the dead of night, we will end the session there.
Ew.
Visions and dreams and whatnot.
Moxi, you're a mother?